Hello TKC members, this is Wile E. Coyote with your PlanetSide 2 beta. I wanted to put this together, give you guys an idea of what PlanetSide 2 is going to be like. Maybe you might want to play it, maybe not, but at least you'll have the knowledge of what it's like. Right now I've logged into a server, I've created a character, and he is in the new conglomerate. As you can see, everything's kind of blue. Looks good. It looks like it's nighttime right now, which I really love about this game. Where we're at right now is the warp gate. This is the basic beginning spawn. This is where you'll want to come back as a squad, as an outfit, or as a platoon, and regroup and gather materials. If you're getting your butt handed somewhere else and you can't get what you need. But let's go through a couple of things before we go take off. What I want to do is go through the classes with you so you have an idea of what you're getting into, what's available. It's basically the same thing that's available in Battlefield 3 and other first-person shooters. The difference is that you earn experience points and use them towards upgrades in this, just like Battlefield 3, but it's kind of hardcore because friendly fire's on and you run out of ammo. You have to rely on being able to get ammo. Somebody's shooting at me, jerk. Alright, what I'm doing is I'm standing here in the warp gate, and I'm standing right here in front of a access equipment weapons terminal. Press E. Here we go. We're going to a menu. Let's look at our character right there. And he a bad little motherfucker. Alright, as you can see on the left, you can change your class anytime from this terminal. You can also do it when you're dead. But in the beginning, if you just load out and end up going out, you'll probably come out as a light assault. And these guys are the guys that have the jetpacks. They're kind of your response team, quick response attackers, that sort of thing. What you see in this menu right here is the character, the classes. Each class shows the different loadouts that are available. Since this is a beta, we only have the one. Alright, here you have primary weapons, which you can, once you get more certification points, you'll be able to unlock more and buy different weapons. Now, weapons and upgrades for weapons are two different things. They spend differently. The whole premise of the game is built on the resource types. Oraxium is used to purchase implants and unlock weapons. Your polymers are used to obtain main battle tanks, heavy aircraft, offense, infantry, and so forth. These are what pertain to the different points that you take. Alright, so we got that covered. We have one basic gun. It's actually a pretty good gun, so we're going to go back one. What I'd like to do is cover this down here. This right here, this is your medic gun. This is, your engineer gun. This is basically your blowtorch. So you repair max units, all of your tanks, your armor, planes, anything like that. Consoles like what we're standing at, you can repair because they will get damaged. You'll show up at some places and the consoles will be blown up because that's part of the tactic, is to take out your ability to change weapons or to do reinforcements. So that's part of the game. Right here we have the melee combat weapon, which is a mag cutter. You get a knife. It's really a knife. The other thing that you have, the Ace tool turret. This is a neat little thing. You throw it down on the ground, it makes a turret, a Gatling gun turret, and it's good against infantry, and it's kind of okay with aircraft, but it's useless with tanks. I mean, you're not going to get anywhere with that. Alright, we head on to the next one. The suit. As you can see, there's going to be other upgrades, other suits that you can purchase that make better armor, better make you run faster, better protection, just about everything you think of. It even makes you your schlong bigger. I don't know. I'm just kidding. You can resupply here. I found this out the hard way. You don't get an unlimited supply of grenades. What you start out with is 3. When you use those 3 grenades, you don't get any more. You have to come into this little screen here and you have to buy more. Yeah, real bummer, but that's the reality of it. It's not much. It's 45 Araxium per grenade. As you can see, I got 131 Araxium. Not hurting too bad. I could buy a couple more grenades and be okay. Alright, so you've seen the engineer. Medic has pretty much the same thing. Different abilities for each one. Nano, regen device, blah blah blah. And everybody gets grenades. So there you have it. You know, the one thing I did want to show you, other than the heavy assault, is the max unit. Now, this is a unit that's basically your mechanical exoskeleton with a man inside, guns on the side. Really good to have around. I haven't played in a long time. I haven't played in like 3 or 4 weeks, so I'm not sure if they buffed him or not, but the new conglomerate max units were probably the sorriest things on the battlefield. They could get taken down by just about anything. Their weapons are weak, and it just wasn't worth it. A lot of people got a lot of the unlocks, and they started to get stronger and better, but it's still, in my opinion, I wouldn't use one unless absolutely necessary. They have abilities just like everybody else, so you get those. Alright, we've seen that. Let's head over to where we have vehicles. Okay. Vehicle terminal, flash, you get the quad runner. It moves very fast. You can get unlocks for it and so forth. This is a very high speed moving target. Anytime I've seen anybody on one of these, they're usually shot. Then you have the Sunder. This is an APC vehicle. Really nice thing about this vehicle, it's very useful for an armor column. This thing not only carries people, it also has weapons, and the weapons are upgradable, but on top of that, this repairs tanks when it's next to them. So back to the old battlefield, 1942, if this thing's next to you, it's going to repair you. Not only is it going to repair you, but it also refills the cannons on the tanks. That's right. All your weapons will run out of ammo. There is not an infinite number of ammo on any of these. Machine guns, anything. They all have to be refilled. Next is the Lightning Tank, which is a light tank vehicle. This is a basically describe it kind of like an APC. It's a quick strike weapon, very fast. It can take out infantry and it can take out aircraft. But typically it's used, I've seen it used a lot in groups of 3 and 4. They will swarm on a heavy tank and just take it out. It's just ridiculous. But also, when you got appearance unlocks, you can get the headlights, you can add tint, decal, miscellaneous stuff. So you also can change your primary weapon when you get it unlocked. Now you have to get the Araxium. You have to earn that to get the ability to buy more. Or when the game gets released, you can drop $20 in your Sony Sony account, and you can use that money to turn into Araxium to buy what you need. uh, but it's really not going to be advantageous to do that all the time. Anyways, tanks can be upgraded. They also get different rounds that you can add to them, different secondary guns. This is the heavy tank, the Vanguard. Very useful, long range. Take out a lot of infantry with this. I've taken out a lot of tanks with it at long range. It's a nice tank. I like it. Once you get the other turret unlocked, it's actually pretty good. Okay, so we've covered ground vehicles. Now let's move on. Here we go. Here we have the Reaver. It's basically it's a fighter. That's all it is. It's hovers, it flies, it moves side to side, it moves like a helicopter, but it moves fast. I mean really fast. It also can upgrade the weapons and so forth. The next one I want to show you, this is the big dog. This is the Liberator. Has 3 seats in it. You have the pilot seat, you have the front gunner seat, you have the rear pilot seat has the gunner seat, so the pilot has guns. Then you have the rear gunner seat for defense, and then you have the bomber seat. The bomber is this big bad boy right here, the Zephyr. Pretty much does all the work. It's like the AC-130's big cannon, so it takes out tanks and it does real good with infantry. Alright, we have one more I want to show you. This one's really kind of important. This one is what I call the AC-130 of PlanetSide 2. And this here is the Galaxy. Each group has exactly the same what I just showed you, just by different names, and they look different. Everybody gets a light tank, everybody gets a heavy tank, everybody gets a quad runner, everybody gets a fighter, everybody gets a bomber, everybody gets one of these. So it's all the same. Galaxy though, beautiful piece. This thing is fantastic. You can take an entire squad of 12 people in this thing. Not to mention it has machine guns on each side of the wings, has a belly gunner here, and has a rear gunner here for protection. Pretty impressive. When you see a couple of these moving into an area, you know there's some serious stuff going down. Alright, so let's get out of there. That's the other thing I wanted to show you guys. I don't know if you heard that. What you're hearing is the proximity voice over IP. That is actually in your settings. You have voice, which is push to speak. You can set that up in a key binding. You also have 5 channels that you can talk on. You have the proximity voice chat, so if you're not in a squad and you're in a big battle, you got a bunch of people around you, you can talk to them. You know, you're not just stuck talking to whoever's in the squad channel. Alright, so next is squad voice chat. The next one is squad leader voice chat, so you can speak directly to the squad leader. Then you have platoon voice chat, and you have outfit voice chat. That's a lot of different channels that you have available to you to communicate and make this work. I mean, that's really fantastic. That's something that just, it should have been in Battlefield 3. I don't know why it's not. I'm not even going to address it. EA really is dropping the ball on stuff like this, but they did it. It doesn't affect the game. It's actually pretty instant when you talk, so it's actually really good. Alrighty, so let's move on. what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull up our map because I want to get to an instant battle. Get this engineer going. Alright, there's our beautiful map. Red, Terran Republic. Purple, Vanu garbage. Blue, we're getting our butt kicked. It's the new conglomerate. As you can see, you have exclamation points here. These are instant battle locations. The pink ones are heavy siege, where we really don't have any control, and they're about to take it. And what we want to do is we want to get to some place like this where you've got other guys on our team. Would be really nice. Looks like they're in the old meteor crater. It's under attack, but the only people there are the Terran Republic. We could go to Tallrich Depot. It looks like it could use some help. It's 50-50. Probably a couple of guys running around chasing each other. I think this is really going to be the best battle. We've got all three factions moving on Zervan Amp Station. Now each station carries money that you get for taking it. You also get resources, which it shows you there on the left. If you look, this is the region. It shows you the pie chart, and it shows you the resources. We get 10 more in money if we take that. So it's kind of beneficial. If we take it, we could use the money. Right now, the influence of Vanu is pretty strong. They're holding at least one notch, which is not much. It's easy to take it back. So let's move on it. We're going to hit instant action. That's going to send us on our way. Now once the instant action is done, I only get to use it every 10 minutes. So I have to make this count. I don't want to die. I want to try to stay alive as long as possible, but at least I'll be in the area if I do die. There goes a scythe, a Vanu scythe. Looks like a flying horseshoe. Alright, we got lots of baddies. They seem to be way over there. Alright, looks like we have a galaxy landing up there. That's good. Let's see if we can find some trouble. Vanu, I don't know. I don't care. Punky dirtbags, that's what I call them. Whoa! I'm getting shot at. Ah! Alright, see, he used that jump tube, jumped up there, matched me what I did, and took me out. Sucks. Alright, well, now that I've died, I'm in the area, I have the opportunity to spawn at any one of these locations. Right now, the battle looks like it is heavy on Tallrich Tower, so I'm going to go in there. Alright, we're in a safety spawn area. You have your weapons equipment you can switch to if you need to. You also have this little thing right here you can drop down in. Let me tell you something, it is really hard to commentate and play this game. Ouch. Oh my god. I have no idea where he's at. We'll have to go back there. Alright, I can't repair that. That is a, excuse me. Oh, that was brilliant. Ow.
They've pushed us out of the facility.
Yeah, we got pushed out. Now what that means is now that they have taken the facility, they have locked it down, which means they hold the facility for the next 3 minutes. Now this is an advantage for them because it's one of the points at which you have to take in order to get this. You can't just go into this area right here, into this lab, and take all the flags and expect it to work. And now you've got to take this whole section, then you have to take the outlying areas in order to successfully take the entire area. It's a little more tactical. You got to really think about it, move around, and get with large groups to make it work. Otherwise, if you're lone gunning it like I'm doing, you see what's happening to me. I'm just getting slaughtered. Because there's so many here, and I am on my own. I'm not communicating with anybody. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not on comms. I am really just getting hosed. Yay, I got a kill. Finally. Alright, we took 2 down. A little tea bag for you. Yeah. Yeah. A little tea bag for you. I hate the Banu. Not as much as I hate the Terran Republic, though. I really can't stand those guys. When Q does spot things out, so spotting things out does work, but it's realistic, which I don't think that they did. I think they fixed that because I'm seeing spots from across the map. It's really not the way it should be. It's not the way it was. And that's really bad. That's a tank. Alright, this little doodad right here. Nice little piece of machinery. Gatling gun. Got him. Yeah, sit down. There, as you can see, my shield came up. You have two types of defenses. You have a shield, just like Halo, and then when it goes down, you start taking health. That's your two defenses. Oh God, the tank's still there. Oh man, I can't go out there. See, that guy was able to drop in mainly because probably there's somebody around him. That's a max unit. Once a max unit's down, he's done. There is no revival. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? No, nice. Just stuck a grenade launcher in my chest and pulled the trigger. Except for it doesn't sound like a grenade launcher. Alright, we're still getting pretty hammered over here, so I'm gonna go back. We keep receiving more points the longer we stay.
Someone patch me up! Is there a doctor in the house? Where's the doc? Someone patch me up! Could use a medic here!
I'm not a medic, pal. Oh, wow. We're just getting hope. Again. These guys are trying to work a little more in... Except for me. I'm getting slaughtered. Well, there you go. The basics. Wish I could have shown you a night move. I really like to play when it's at night. When it changes over to night, it just looks spectacular. But maybe we'll get that opportunity on the next round. For the time being, keep your heads down and fire straight. Stay alive. I'll see you guys on the battlefield.